Great. She may not talk to me again. I'll have to make do with stolen melodies she had made, songs that she had not intended for me. My naivety and melancholic catastrophizing disposition set me up to be blindsided by the ice pick gliding, thrown by Anti-Cupid, an expert marksman who shot hairpins through hearts that, if removed, would cause a bleed-out, a heart shatter. Caitlin loved me a long time ago. She left, then came right back again. 'Twas the same old story. But I wasn't used to it, see? I was just a crazy twerp back then. I could not believe she had even walked through the door. She came back for me, even if it was just to say goodbye. With her giant smile, Caitlin started to greet me as soon as she peered at me. About 25 feet or more from arriving, excitedly she ran up in her little red pants, her leopard skin jacket arms wrapped around my neck, and for a moment she rested her head on my chest, as if a journey had finally ended at the place of my stunned statue. She looked good. Her clothes were simply outrageous and terrible as usual, and as usual she looked simply fantastic in them. She didn't have much time for the chat, just a second for a quick hug, and then it was her cue for the stage. I had felt a sweet sickening, like a 9-year-old the morning after Halloween. Caitlin made her way through the people to approach the stage, and even up until she reached the microphone, there had been chatter and snacking, etc. Caitlin took the stage, and I think maybe the lights had dimmed a bit, or that maybe the enchantment she had cast over our memories made everything else fade away. At her first note, the audience's breaths she had snatched. I looked around at them and realized then that I was far from the only one she had enchanted. She didn't look a day over 26, though she was well older than that. The harshness in her voice would indicate at least 70 years of smoke. Her tone was dry, and her wailing, passionate song captured the repressed rage that all great music reflected and purged us of. I stared up at her, taking her in, and it wasn't the first time that I found myself in disbelief that she and I were friends, that we were really in the habit of greeting one another. My male peers envied me. They probably imagined an incredible amount of sex, but nah. The smoke of her song wraps around them. They breathe it in, and it intoxicates them. A sickly smile infection breaks out. And I want to run for it before her song is finished, before her act is through, while her attentions are focused elsewhere. I want to go back home, imitate a sloth for a few weeks. And she starts a shaking her large hips very cool. When we watch her as she dances slowly, it makes us forget we were born. And to the majority, the spirit that she keeps alive will leave them when she leaves the stage, which must be a glass chip off of her heart and everyone's. She's hopelessly limited as to what can be transferred. They wanted to see her jaw tight, see her sickly smile a while, so they could tighten their shoulders with confidence, knowledge that everything is in its proper place. I would like to make you hurt, woman, so that for once you could understand my pure love for you. Though, truly, I wouldn't wish the knowledge of real love on any person, especially the ones I do love. I know that I could take you and own you if I wanted, leaving us both dreamless and rusted. whether we or not we allow each other our individual semi-paradises, whether or not we possess each other like figures in a case, both of us pleading to no avail to a partner that believes we are made of plastic. Only seeing your image, they will never be able to set you free and never recognize the tyranny which they inflict. I could take you, yes, but it would be the death of us. You could take me too. It would still be our death. You will always have accidental control of me. And goddamn, I sincerely hope it doesn't go both ways. It is impossible for me to die without you. You got real estate on my heart, the largest property there. If you still think about me, Singer, don't. You better not love me, because I love you.